bad news. We got it. We have to start a new game. So if you remember from last time we played, we ran into an issue where we weren't generating a new killer or new kidnapper, nothing. We weren't getting anything. I asked the Steam forums, and they seem to believe that their theory is that there's a body somewhere in the world. There is an active killer. There's a body somewhere in the world that nobody has found yet. That's the theory. I've looked, I wouldn't say everywhere. I wouldn't even say half of the places, but I'm not going to open every single door to every person's home. It's just not, it's not a smart use of my time. So what did I do? So I started a new game off stream. I did a short campaign, where I got to the end right away. You know, just did one murder case, a side job, and then hit the ending right there. We're not doing that. I want to do a lengthy game to kind of see what exists for the top, you know, what problems exist. And that's the best way to see it, is just case after case after case, more opportunity to see what's going wrong, what's going right. You know, and it's just, it is what it is. So I do have a few worries before we start the game. Number one would be that we get halfway through and we lose, you know, it stops giving us new killers or kidnappers. It stops giving us main cases. That's worry number one. Worry number two is that it just that stops giving us cases. Worry number two is that there's problems that just prevent anything from happening. In, you know, again, no more cases, essentially, is I guess what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm really worried about. If we run into an instance that prevents us from progressing the game, we will start one more new game after this one. If this one doesn't work out well, we will start one more new one where we do a very short campaign, and then finish it, and then that's that. Okay, I think that's fair. This will be restart number this will be, yeah, start number 3, restart number 2 of a new world. It's Chucky, come on, buddy. I think that's fair. If you're watching this before the review goes up, or you see this before the reviews or before seeing the review, don't buy this game. I'm already made up my mind. It'll be in the main review. Don't buy this game. Wait a year. Wait until October of 2025 before giving this a try. The devs have stated that they're working on bugs, and I just don't believe that. I'm like, there's a couple reasons why. I'll go ahead and talk about them now. Number one is, if they were working on bugs, why did they release the game in this state? Because they would keep more money without having to refund the game if they had fixed the bugs. Number two is a lot of early access titles and games in general. You know, when somebody releases a game into 1.0, they're kind of done with it. AAA studios with live service games are really the only games that have multiple years of post-game support. One big example that I can think of off the top of my head would be Back 4 Blood. They released a game, they had a roadmap of DLC, and that was it. They're done. They're washing their hands of it, and I think that the developer is trying to do that with this, which is understandable. Cool. You know, like, when I'm done with a video, I'm done with a video, but at the end of the day, I still try to put everything I can into it to make sure you guys get a great experience. That wasn't done here on the 1.0 launch. I'm not going to say any more about it. Let's just get into it. I'm wasting time. Sandbox, generate new city. Let's call it Winchester. Very large map. Continue gameplay settings. We'll start in the morning this time. We'll do that. Sandbox mode starting apartment. Oh yeah, this is when I was messing around with stuff, so we'll set it back to like, I think it was like 110, I think. 110, I think that's, yeah, they're about lined up. Yeah, 110. Enable procedural murders. So what that means, from what I've read, also let me say something really quick. From what I've read online, that bugs that have been fixed in the past are now back. Yeah, so I get it. It's something where you fix one thing, another thing breaks, and then you do something else, and both those things, the broken thing gets fixed and the fixed thing is broken. Got it. Okay, and plus with this type of game, the simulated world can cause its own types of problems. Got it. Right. But there's just so much going on. Anyway, so there can only be one kidnapper or one murderer in a world at a time. Right? So you can't get double stack cases or anything like that, even though it would be cool to get a murderer and then a kidnapper kidnaps the murderer. That would be awesome. But, you know, I don't know how difficult that would be to code. Probably extremely difficult. So you're skipping the intro again because it's just gonna stutter. And so I was thinking about this in the truck on the way home, is that I want to like this game. There is a phenomenal game here, but you cannot shovel enough shit off the top of it to get to the good game. You can't, because if it's not progression-ish errors, like, you know, with murders or whatever, if it's not fucking that, it's fucking it's pop in. If it's not pop in, it's stutter. If it's not stutter, it's frame rate. If it's not frame rate, it's the actual simulation. Because apparently there's a bug that they don't know if it's fixed, like the community doesn't know if it's fixed or not, but if you fast forward time, meaning if you sleep in your bed, or I guess fast travel, if you get that super fast travel unlocked, that the simulation fucks with the timing on all of the citizens. Yeah, so that's no bueno. I don't know how you manage that. I really don't. I really don't. And honestly, this game is in the hands of modders at this point. It's in the hands of modders. They are the only ones besides the developers that can fix this. And honestly, I think the main developer's reputation is not ruined necessarily, but his relationship, or not his reputation with the relationship of this game is ruined. That, hey, he fucked this game up. That's it. It was a great idea. He dropped the ball, whatever. He needs to wash his hands of it, tell the community, hey, I need modders' help because I can't do it. If he says I can't do it, you know, like I can't, then, you know, I think people will at least appreciate the honesty that he can't do it. But whatever. I mean, I don't know. You see how frustrated I am? This isn't a frustration of anger because this game could have been so much more. It really could have. You know, imagine playing like Satisfactory since I've been playing that recently, and then once you get coal, that's it. Like, there's no more game. You know, that's really it. I think that's it. It's unfortunate is what it is. I hate. I want this game to be good. I really do, but I can't believe they really. And I've been seeing people on Reddit and the forums on Steam just talking about that's how well it runs on consoles. I feel so bad for them. I feel so bad for them. Are we already having problems? This is the game. This isn't you all, I promise. Okay, well, maybe the first load. So I actually came up with a theory as to why the game runs like dog shit. And I don't know this for a fact. I do not know this. This is a guesstimated theory based off what I'm experiencing and what I'm seeing, right? Excuse me, I'm burping. So what I think might be happening, right? I can't guarantee it. I can't say for sure that I know this is what's happening. This all comes from a theory that, one, the game developer developed this engine, which, you know, he may as well have, I don't know. Or he didn't. I need to actually check that. I haven't checked on it. I wouldn't be surprised if this is Unity. But part of me wonders if, okay, so in the last review, our last review was, no, so it could be both actually. So our last review was Another Crab's Treasure, right? And I highlighted the fact that video games, in order to save resources, when you're not looking at an object like that skyscraper or that hotel, I think it's a hotel, skyscraper, whatever, when you're not looking at it, it no longer exists in the game, right? And then when I turn around, bam, it's back. You know, that's a old tried and true game development thing, to save resources on a console, especially the saving resources on a game. That way it can render other things in and, you know, just kind of take it easy on a console. Oh, it's a dead tree, I think. Oh, wow, I never noticed that had actual physics. Okay. Okay. But, so what I think might be happening is that they do... Okay, so we just hit a big lag spike here. Why? Can I replicate it? Yes, I can. There's a spike here. What? Yeah, there it is again. So what I think is happening, I think, one, the game is rendering whatever we see. And I also think that it's rendering whatever we don't see in a proximal circle around the player. Meaning that even though I can't see the rooms inside of here, the lamps, the phones, the whatever, I think they are 100% being loaded in. And that might be bogging down the performance, I think. So as I'm walking, whatever hits an invisible circle around me, everything on that vertical slice gets loaded in, I think. I don't know, but I'm trying to guess why. Because the reason that they went with this art style is to save on resources. There's no other reason you go with this art style unless, you know, that's the one you want. I love this art style too. I love it. Just basic. This is a almost perfect cube box, whatever. Either way, the textures are simple, but it conveys what it's supposed to be easily. And that's what that's supposed to do, is help for resources on a console or a PC. And it just doesn't work. Wait, hold on. So that's a pretty good limit on proximal. Now let's see if I can make it disappear. Okay, so on the very leftmost pixel, you probably won't see it, but it's still on screen. I think that might be it. I think it might be a proximal load on some stuff. That might help my theory. I'm not sure entirely. Well, so what okay, that's just a texture. Is that a texture? What is that? Something on the inside. What the fuck? Is that lady naked? No, okay. Okay, so let's see how far before that lamppost despawns. But you can kind of see the visual. Yeah, see. So I think that doesn't prove anything, but I would need, if I could pull the camera off the player character and move it appropriate, like move it around and test it, that would be a way to see what's going on. Because Because that's an old way video games used to load stuff in as well. You know, there's nothing wrong with it, but I'm wondering how much of the game world it's loading. Is it loading the outside of the buildings only, or is it loading in every small detail as well on the inside? On that vertical slice. Which it kind of might, I think it kind of has to do that. Well, let me go to, also, this map doesn't want to load in either. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. I'm just spitballing whatever I think is wrong with the game on a technical level. Maybe a fucking modder finds this or something. I don't know. I want this game to be good. And it's just like I can't recommend it. So I'm just waiting on the first. Come on, I'm waiting on the first murder to get called in, and we're gonna do our thing, and that's that. I am gonna buy some handcuffs, and I can afford a code breaker. I'm gonna buy a lockpick though. Yeah, lockpick kit. Okay. All right. So, what are we doing? We're just waiting. So yeah, we're just waiting. We're just waiting. So fun fact, on our last stream, we had a kidnapping case. Or not our last. Yeah, our last stream we had a kidnapping case, and I declined it because I don't like the kidnapping cases that much. Which, you know, whatever. Okay, that just popped in. Whatever. Okay, that's a pretty thin wall. Is something missing there? Oh, it's missing this texture right here. It needs that texture, but that's not loading in. Okay. Anyway.
What the hell are you doing here?
Okay, I'm not going to break into that. We're kind of early game, so I don't want to waste any resources, such as lockpicks. But anyway, I found a kidnapping victim in one of these basement apartments. Which cool, you know, whatever. That's cool. I found the kidnapper's den after the fact, right? And, you know, I found the dead victim, you know, whatever. Cool, awesome. I was able to find, you know, evidence after I'd already closed the case. I actually need to go to the forums and see if there's a way to open up old cases to just see, maybe add some evidence in there. I thought what would be like a cool thing to do in the game is have cold cases, where you get like an old case that you can work on, you know, with old, like, you know, the victim, like a new family lives where the victim is. Are you kidding me? Stairs aren't even working. Okay, anyway, you get what I'm saying. There's a good amount of potential with this title, and it's just, I don't know, guys, it's like, I like this game. I do. I like the game that's underneath all the shit. And I'd say we give it another 20 minutes and there will be a murder case for sure. Maybe a kidnapping. I wonder if it's possible to catch a kidnapping in the act, you know? Ooh, can I go in there? No, that would be cool if I could. I mean, it looks like it's modeled under there. That'd be neat. Maybe you can. Let's maybe see if that runs along here. I mean, I doubt it's straight all the way down. Yeah, probably not. But it'd be cool if you could go under the manholes. Okay, so fun thing is with this, right, is that, you know, these NPCs do have a routine. And they have places they like to hang out, and they like to slip and fall too. but like I'm not done, like mentally done with the game. I am, but I'm not, right? Like I'm done with the game. Okay, that looks like it belongs in a building or part of a building, but whatever. Actually, let me check something really quick. Okay, good, we're good, we're good, we're good. I'm done with the game when it's like you can't, like, it's not that it's not worth it, but like there's nothing else you can do with it, you know. And I'm done with it if like we keep trying to make it to the end and we can't, you know. That's just it. Yeah, I'm just waiting. That's all I'm doing is waiting. Just waiting, waiting, waiting. I could do a side gig or whatnot. But, you know. Anyway, back to the resources thing I was talking about. Is that, God, that's fucking creepy that I can just do that. But, the reason for this tech, I already talked about, but these textures and these polygon models, the amount of polygons the game uses, it's supposed to save on resources. And, you know, it would have if everything else was optimized, which it's not. So just waiting. You know, it could be where we started the day kind of early. A murder might not happen until like late at night. Maybe that's why the game wants us to start us in the afternoon or / evening. So, okay, alchemist. This is also, I found out there are pawn shops where you can sell stuff, I think. But I haven't found like a sell option. Buy, sell, okay, so, oh, okay, I'm dumb. Never mind, I take that back. I take it back, take it back. Maybe if I was smart enough and looked. But yeah, like, so, like, this is, like, the worst part about, like, being a game reviewer is that if you go in knowing a lot of the stuff, it kind of ruins the sense of discovery and surprise you have for it. So, because of all the bugs and, you know, problems that the game has, I've had to look stuff up that I didn't necessarily want to and had several things spoiled for me. Which, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. I mean... So this is some kind of security office, similar to that one last time. Okay, I'm just waiting, y'all. The Sync Clinic is, where is it on the map? Okay, it's leftmost. Okay, I just need to remember that. And I'll find it on my own. The music's good. It sets a good tone and everything too. I mean, at this point, I'm just getting footage, you know? A nice little synth wave going on. Okay, just waiting it out, y'all. Yeah, I probably should have started in the evening, afternoon, whatever. I guess I have time to do like a simple case, maybe. Yeah, we'll do a simple case really quick. Just to kind of pass the time. I think this is the Enforcers headquarters, whatever. Man, I was thinking about this today at work, just how they messed it up. And it was just like this, like I'd never thought about the trash until somebody brought it up, but the trash is apparently a bug as well. Okay, let's see what jobs are for, sure. Unknown citizen, Sherman's Hotel, okay. All right, so, suspect, unknown citizen, blue eyes, type O negative, lives on the 4th floor of Sherman's Hotel. And that's it. Okay, that actually helps out a lot. But that's about it. We don't have any, we have a handwriting, a blood type. Okay, yeah. All right. Actually, before we get started, let me just grab another set of handcuffs. And we are now officially broke. So that means I can't. Oh wow, the hotel spawned across the street from this place again. So like one of my other games that I did, same thing happened. What's your name? Do these people not like wear name tags when they work? Let's see here. Heard anything unusual? Okay. Oh, whoops. Okay, got it. Got it. Okay. Do you know this person? God damn it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fair. Not enough information to go on. Okay, dude. Just dancing away. Let's see here. So yeah, so depending on if we get another case, which it should be popping up relatively soon. Also, we don't, oh my, okay, this is 3rd floor, but we don't have like enough information to go off of. I probably have to break in, see if I can find their blood type. Oh, the organ donor cards is probably what it is. Okay, so she's leaving her home. Okay, you're, okay, you wearing body armor? No. Okay, it's just the way the pixels are. Okay, why she walked the long way to the... Okay. Oh, murder. Murder 301 Peters Project. Alright. We'll get back on this case later. Okay, let's get the 301 Peters Project. Okay. Yeah, we're right here, so I might as well go ahead and collect the case. See what I mean? There's still like fucking tons of pop in. Okay, Peters Projects, where is that? Would it be, no? Oh god. Should be under P, right? Unless I'm dumb. No, not here. Okay, let me the arrest salary. Oh, the name of the case is Salary Slayer. Okay, Peters Projects. Let's see here. Location Rose Suites. In Dukes. Let's see, where is this at? Nope. Okay, it's an industrial plant, Lambda Manufacturing, volunteer chop house, or whatever the fuck. Oh, there's another sync lab there. Sweet. Okay. Trinity Volunteer Diner, Newark House, Newkirk House, rather. Fennel House. Gang Project Chemicals, Dur Systems, Brew Suites, Sherman's Hotel. Let's see here, the Fathoms, Zone Bronze. Oh, I guess so. Let's see here. That's the Fathoms. Kovach Heights. Ruby Plant. Jesus Christ, come on. The Fathom Zone Violet. Peter's Projects, okay. Alright. 301 Peter's Projects. Oh shit, for those of you watching live, it's greatly appreciated.